everyone. Why did the spirit being from realm 6 stage 3 take birth on Earth? Was this his first birth on Earth? Let's try to get the answers to these questions. As we already know, each spirit being needs to inform their respective rulers about taking birth and also tell them the reason for taking birth. Keeping this in mind, let's move ahead. When God created the universe, He also created a lot of beings. Living beings which had a spirit body and a spirit mind. He created 7 universes. Each universe better than the former. Each universe had distinguished characteristics, and the created living beings had to live through all the universes before once again reuniting with God. This process was done in order for the beings to grow spiritually and understand God's creation, coexistence, love, and other wonders. Each living being had a spirit body called a soul, a spirit mind called a subconscious mind. Every soul has certain inbuilt characteristics that God has given. In this way, each soul was created equal and allowed to grow, experience, and cherish life. The soul was made to live in the first universe, where the universe had its own set of rules and regulations. The laws were different, the creation was different, and every aspect of life was different from the life we know on Earth. The first universe had only one dimension, and the spirit being was able to grow only linearly and only to a certain extent. Once the being reached the final realm of the first universe, it was progressed to the second universe. As the beings grew spiritually, the spirit body, which is the soul, also gathered specific soul characteristics, and hence each soul became unique. Each soul grew and expanded their subconscious mind. When God created the beings, each being had the same capacity of the subconscious mind. Each being had only a certain % of their individual subconscious minds open. When they moved into the universe 1 and came out of that universe, and when they moved on to the universe 2, each soul could only have up to 5% of their subconscious minds open and not more. The subconscious mind is a very powerful tool. As it opens up, the soul gains new perspective of life and learns new things on its own. It gains a lot of power, and its capabilities also increase. The subconscious mind in the second universe opens up to 10% and not more. Up to 20% in the third, up to 40% in the fourth, up to 60% in the fifth, up to 80% in the sixth, and finally up to 100% in the seventh universe, after which we will reunite with God once and for all. This is the progress of the subconscious mind. Once the soul reaches the highest realm and the final stage of that universe, it's made to move on to the next universe. The progress is spiritually tested, and based on the spiritual growth, each soul is moved higher and into the higher universes. The third universe is similar to our own Earth's universe. It has 3 dimensions. This is the first universe, where a soul becomes a human. Each soul has to go through 84 lakh life forms before taking up the human form. The soul, once it enters the third universe, it again strives to progress spiritually. It does so to reach the God Almighty, the one and only truth, the Absolute, the Omniscient, the Omnipresent, the Omnipotent, and the Almighty. The Universe 3 has a spirit world and an earth. Each being in the spirit world is given an opportunity to grow spiritually faster by taking birth on Earth. As eons passed and as souls kept entering the third universe, more and more souls wanted to gamble and take the risk, hence they decided to take birth on Earth. God has n number of good souls who help Him maintain His laws and serve Him. These good souls are higher beings from higher universes who help God by taking up roles that help serve Him and maintain the law and order of His universe. Hence our spirit world has several good souls who help maintain the law and order of Universe 3. When souls decide to take birth and go to Earth, while coming back to the spirit world they either go up spiritually or go down spiritually. As the spirit beings had to share the same spirit world and live among each other irrespective of their spiritual growth, even the good souls who were spiritually higher than the other bad souls were affected because of the negative vibrations of the bad souls. The good souls' progress was being affected and they too were going down the bad path and becoming unspiritual. To solve this issue, each good soul got together and decided to take action. They went to the highest good soul, the being from the higher universe who was serving God by maintaining His laws in the third universe. They asked him to separate good souls from the bad souls. The highest good soul listened to their plea and said he'll talk to God about it and let them know the answer.